Turn my coffee maker off too, didn't I? Took all the water out of it. Oh boy. Time to add water. Time to just add water. Oh, we might be live. That's probably enough for a splish. Hey, look at that, Josh, Debbie. That looks like Shelly. I missed you earlier, Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Josh, what's up? I didn't say hi to you. I don't know why. That's up on my mind. All right. So, long story. Today, crazy freaking day. Let my confetti get ready to go here. My diesel. All right, coffee's being made. So, man, I was leaving. I was walking out the door. Hey, hippie chick. And there's a guy here spraying for bugs. And as I had Harley in my hands, I was going to put him in the car. And Harley saw the guy out there on the driveway. He was making all this noise, putting fucking his bug hose away. And it scared the cat. And the cat started freaking out. And he fucking reached up and he scratched my fucking chin. I'll show you. He fucking gouged me, man. He got me good. Little fucker. Look what that little fuck stick did to me. Can you believe that? So he fucking scratched my chin. And I'm probably going to have a scar there now from that little fuck stick. And something to remember this shitty fucking day by. And I can't leave now because I just can't abandon him, I know my neighbors would take care of him, but he'd find somebody else, but I'd be a shitty fucking cat owner, It's Harley. It's fucking Harley, man. You guys love Harley. Hey, if you guys love Harls, give me a 1 in the chat if you love Harls. Okay, let's make this cafetti. I actually have cafetti. I mean, it's so funny I left coffee here. I have everything I need just for an emergency cup of coffee. There it is. Not composting. Not composting my coffee now, man. Just throwing it away. The reason I'm walking over here is I'm looking to see if Harley's coming back. I have a feeling he's going to stay away for quite some time, man. He's going to stay away for quite some time. I got to take my boots off, man. I'm fucking pissed. I'm on fire right now. Hey, look at all those 1s for Harls, man, in the chat. Goddamn right, man. Everybody loves a Harls. Even if you did fucking slice my chin. God damn it, bro. I just fucking reached back. I was struggling with him. I had to put him down on the driveway, and I held him down. And I gave him a bath today, and he didn't care. I've never bathed that cat. I've had him for 10 years. I never gave him a bath before. Today, I was like, I'm going to give him a bath, so he's nice and clean. When I get, he's going to come home, he's going to be all fucking dirty. So he's nice and clean, when I take him over to Florida, show my friends and family, and see he's got a nice, clean cat. That fucker flipped out. Dude, I had tuna and egg salad in a cooler in the fucking in the bed of my pickup truck. I had to take that shit out, man. Bring it in here. Actually, I ate some, which was cool. But it was nice and ice cold. That was the other thing. My cooler works good. God damn it. Bro, this is not what I wanted to be doing right now. I wanted to be driving a car down the road. And you know what else? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, guys. I'm going to try. See how far I can get. But I don't know if Rogan can handle it, man. I mean, he started kind of stressing out, and we just drove to my neighbor's house looking for the cat, and he started crying in the car, which he doesn't do. But I think he starts stressing out because all of his stuff is in the car. You know, his blankies and his toys and his food stuff, everything, and he knows it's all in there, and I think it freaks him out a little bit. It's not just like somewhere. I think he gets the idea that something bigger is going on. And meanwhile, I just think, God, that coffee smells so good. Meanwhile, I just think the cat was just, you know, startled. I think the cat just got fucking startled. You know? Oh, I'm so startled. Let's go get that coffee. Huh? What? We got coffee, man. All right, so the website is shut down. No more triage oil, guys. Oh, I grabbed the wrong creamer. Oh, I already got creamer out because I'm great. Because I am great. I was actually thinking about bringing a thing of creamer with me. My mom has the worst fucking coffee. I have the best coffee. I think it's her creamer, though, that's just sucky. I gotta tell you, though, getting ready to go to Florida, hey, visa, was, you know, I had a couple panic attacks today. Not big, not real full-blown panic attacks, but just kind of, you know, sadness and uncontrollable anxiety for a few minutes. It wasn't, like I said, it didn't get to full-blown panic attack. But it was at one point I was, I guess I was in the house and I was thinking about driving, you know, and I start stressing about just the trip itself in my head. Yeah, I got a cat cage. I made the mistake of not putting the cat in the cage in the house. I had the cage open in the truck. I was going to carry the cat. Stupid, right? Exactly. You know, I lost a cat when I was coming from Florida to California. I had a cat. His name was Meanie. Her name. Yeah, she got away from me at a gas station. Somebody else stole her, actually. They're like, if you can't keep your cat, you don't deserve to have it. Old elderly couple. I was like, at least she's got a good home, you know. And I'm sure Harls would be okay if I left him here. He'd probably find Mark or one of my neighbors to take care of him, you know. He'd probably just go up to someone's door and start making a bunch of noise until they fed him. Give me some tuna. But damn, man. Look what he fucking did to me. Little fucker. I bathed him today. It was so nice. I bathed him. I bathed Rogie. Rogie's so clean. Oh, his paws and his face are so white. Look at that. You're so beautiful. He needs a kiss from his daddy. You need a kiss from your daddy. Yeah, you're perfect. Even he was so good today. Put some Neosporin on that shit. I'll put some fucking triage oil on it. How about that? Minty. Fucker. You can always stay. You know what else I thought? I was like, I could fly. You know, I could fly out there instead of trying to drive. But Hey, Lee from Twitch. What's up? What a freaking day, man. I wonder how long the cat's going to stay away. You know, as soon as the cat comes back, I can leave. As soon as I catch that cat and put him in the car, I can go. Yeah, I just got to remember my tuna and egg salad in the fridge, put them back in the cooler. You know it's funny? I left in such a hurry. There was a guy here spraying for bugs, and he was distracting me. He says, "Can I ask you one more thing? Just a second." And I go, I don't have time, man. I was like, I can't think another thought right now. I said, I've got a million things going on. He said, I was like, what? He's like, those ants from your house are coming from this tree out here. He's like, we can take care of that tree for you. We could treat the tree. He's like, next time we come out, we'll do it. We'll give you an estimate. I was like, okay. He's not one to come by his name to shake us some treats. He probably would if I grabbed his he wants these other treats, the Temptations, and I've got those. He would probably come running if I shook that. I don't know. I've never tried. He's really mad and scared of me right now. Dude, he's never fought me like that before. He didn't do anything like that when I was giving him a bath. He just sat there and let me bathe him. It was crazy. He just sat in the sink and let me bathe him. He even looked right up at the spigot and the water splashed him right in the face, and he was like, and he was okay. I was like, don't do that again. William Benson. Oh, our mask mandates make flying hard for you, William. You fucking pussy. What a fucking pussy to say that. Flying is a hassle with all the crowds and mask mandates. You actually put mask mandates in saying that flying you're a pussy, bro. You're a fucking pussy, anti-masking pussy. And by pussy, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I mean, you're weak sauce, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're like a pussy. It's like you're really a piece of fucking plastic on your face. That's a hassle. Put on a little mask on your fucking face. Get with me on this. I'm kind of curious. Somebody's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing a bell. Someone's knocking at the door. You're driving with your cat to Florida. Poor kitty gonna meow the whole time. Like I said, I might get down the road. I might get a few hours down the road, and I might just fucking turn around. If it gets like that. Lol, can't wear a mask. Can't wear a mask for 6 hours. Dude, stay on a plane wearing a mask. A pussy doesn't volunteer and fight in a war. Yeah, you do. You're a pussy. Pussies solve their fucking problems with war. You are a pussy, William. Those masks. You actually use you literally just used your service as of some kind of a badge of honor. Now you're a real pussy, William. Dude, if other fucking service people heard you talk like that, they'd call you a pussy too. They'd be like, you don't deserve to wear the fucking the flag, motherfucker. Really? Did you just use your service because you're too much of a pussy to wear a fucking mask on an airplane? Wow, William Benson. Wow. Protect and serve, huh, buddy? Yeah, man, you're really doing some service. Yeah, whatever, William. You're an idiot. What William's about to say right here that's what I'm saying. Yeah, William, you're a fucking idiot. Let us know your progress. Holly, everyone that's on Twitter will know my progress. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Leave Kitty home. No, I can't leave the cat home. There's no one here to feed the fucking cat. There's not enough wildlife out here to sustain that little fucker. If you have any car issues, Prophet Alfonso or Church Mechanic is the best. Okay, thank you, Gussie. I won't turn that down. Rogan going with you as well. Yeah, well, if we get out the door. Kai, Pongy, Wellington, what's up? Serving these nuts. What? I love it. Let's serve up a bongra. These masks don't work. Apparently, you never actually went through biochemical training. William, you're a fucking idiot. Dude, you obviously didn't pay attention if you went through biochemical training. You don't understand how masks slow down a pandemic. And that's too bad, William. You use your service as some kind of a fucking shield for when someone calls you fucking lazy. You know? You're lazy because you're the one that hasn't done the research, William. But it's just common sense, you know, masks work and it's just common sense. And William Benson just proved to the whole world that he doesn't have common sense. He's good enough for the goddamn United States military. Do you guys see that? They'll take you if you don't have fucking common sense. I love that shit. God, you don't even have common sense, man. Oh my God. Dude, why do fucking brain surgeons wear masks while they're doing brain surgery? If it's such a hindrance on your ability to sit on a plane and do nothing, how the fuck is a goddamn brain surgeon gonna perform brain surgery with one on his fucking face? Pussy. And that brain surgeon didn't even sign up to go to goddamn war, I bet. The one I'm referring to. Not saying that brain surgeons haven't done service. You know, I'm not saying that. Oh, William, I wish Adam was here to give the last name Benson a good fucking spin off of you. I'll come and watch your animals for you, Shelly. I still wear a mask wherever I go. I don't care what people say. Fuck them. Let the William Benson pussies in the world fucking bitch and piss and moan. Oh, wearing a mask on a plane. Oh, it's such an inconvenience. Oh, are you inconvenienced? Really? Were you inconvenienced in boot camp, you fucking pussy? Or did you forget boot camp? You know, what's tougher? Boot camp or wearing a little piece of plastic on your face for a goddamn 6-hour flight? You fucking pussy, William. I did enough research. No, you didn't. You didn't do enough research. You're a fucking liar. You just said I did enough research. No, you're a fucking liar. You're lying right off the bat. Okay, so let's keep going. To know I never wore a mask and never got sick at all, while people who wear the mask or get vaccine are in the hospital more than those. Oh, well, William, your little anecdote there proves everything. You're science, buddy. William Benson, you are fucking science, man. You know, there should be a superhero. And whenever he's not a superhero, he should be William Benson. And when he's a superhero, he can be. You can be anti-truth man. You could be anti-science. No, let's just call you science man since you did all the research. You can be science man. You're going to be science man. I was in basic when they beat the crap out of you. Yeah, but you're scared of a little piece of paper on your face, dude, a little piece of plastic on your face. That's an inconvenience. They beat the crap out of you in basic training, and that didn't toughen you up enough to wear a piece of plastic. Man, there's a 90-year-old lady sitting on the plane next to you. She doesn't seem to have a fucking problem with it. You fucking pussy. You know what? I am so glad my cat scratched my chin and that he ran away and I didn't get to leave. I wouldn't have got to do the fucking show. I am enjoying this interaction with William Benson today. Oh, boy. You know, if there's one place, there's several. And if there's one place I definitely support mandates for masks, it's when you're in an enclosed area with other human beings that might infect you. You know, I totally support that. And the fact that you don't understand the science behind masking, bro, that's on you. And you're just proving to my whole audience that you're the one that didn't do the science. You're the one that didn't do the research. You're the one that didn't pay attention in boot camp when you studied bio warfare, whatever the fuck they were shoving up your fucking dick hole. I'm not doing something that doesn't work. Well, William, you don't think it works because you won't look at the science, bro. You're the one that's pussing out here. Unbelievable. You're a wart on the face of truth, bro. That's what you are. Fauci's hiring an assistant. Send your resume, William. You're a shoo-in for the position. What's up, Oracle? Let's do a live with me, says Shelly. I had a bit of anxiety on these enclosed planes to Florida. Really? Kai Pongy Wellington says, ha ha ha. keep looking around to see if that cat's showing up. Checking the cameras. Man, he's going to stay away for a while. I might not get out of here till tomorrow, man. All right, let's do a bong rip. I'm holding this bong. It's a half-smoked bong rip. Bitcoin's at 43.8. Oh, you guys can see. It's just bopping right now, but it's bopping at a good spot. So, you know, we're good. We'll see if it gets up to 46 tomorrow like I'm hoping. There's absolutely no science backing that up. I just want you to know that. I just want it to go to 46 tomorrow. All right, cheers. Hey, cheers to me and William Benson disregarding science for whatever our purposes, our personal purposes may be. Cheers. I think I should switch to some wedding cake. Like Gussie says, it's time to celebrate. It's a good idea, Gussie. All-nighter show to celebrate leaving Cali. I had to fly. We'd get in touch with Brian Reynolds, fly in the leader. Then you see handicapped people doing it, and if they can, a healthy person definitely can. What about a sick person who is immunocompromised that just wears a mask? Like Debbie. You guys know Debbie? Debbie, she comes into my show first, every show just about. She's immunocompromised. She wears a mask. She says she's been wearing a mask for 10 years. Is she a pussy? No. She understands. It doesn't hurt her to wear a fucking piece of plastic over her face. And it helps her. You know, it helps her stay fucking... stay healthy. You know? I saw a two-legged dog board with wheels, and I knew the dog... If the dog can, then I can. Kai says no. Debbie says exactly. Right, Debbie? And Debbie, you didn't go to boot camp, did you? You're tougher than people that come out of the military, Debbie. That's science. That's a fact. He's literally more of a pussy than you are, Debbie. I mean... It's just, and you never went in the military. You know? It's just so fucking funny. You're tougher than goddamn people that come out of the goddamn military. It's so funny. I went to fat camp, son. What, did it work for you? You know, all you got to do is cut down on your sugar, man. It'll help. I wore it getting ridiculed back. People yelling out SARS. Oh my God, SARS? Hey, what am I going to do in Florida, man? I bet you nobody's wearing a mask over there. I just stay vaxxed up. I bet that hurts William Benson's feelings too. So funny how an anti-masker throws that into a conversation where it just wasn't even required. He just totally threw it in there because he just needed fucking some support on it. And he realized how little support he got. I mean, it's a fucking airplane. You're enclosed. You know, it's not like you can open the window and breathe air from outside. You got to breathe the air that's recirculating inside there. That does not make me comfortable. You know, it makes me very uncomfortable when I know that viruses, and it doesn't have to be fucking COVID. It could be a fucking cold. It could be a flu virus. It could be anything. I don't want to catch anything. I don't want to show up somewhere on vacation sick. Are you kidding me? People that don't want to wear masks on airplanes are just douchebags. You know? I really don't like people like William. He's so selfish, spreading his dirty germs, especially in enclosed areas. Mark Andrew Barlow, well said. I don't like people like William Benson either. You know, they're very selfish. They're also, he's many things. He's ignorant. He's a fucking liar, right? He claims masks don't work. He's selfish in that he doesn't care about, you know, just like Jimmy Dore. If he spreads the virus to somebody else and they die, sorry, You know, you should have been wearing a mask and you should have been vaxxed. While I tell my audience, you know, how horrible those things are. Mary Valenzuela. I've been staying home wearing a mask and going out. Went to visit my grandson Christmas. Then he calls me in a couple of days, tells me I was exposed. I'm vaxxed, but got a bit sick in a few days. Ugh, I'm sorry. I was uncomfortable at the registry today. Packed with people. Sorry, Debbie. Tim, are you anxious to drive that far? Yeah, dude, I'm just looking. I let the cat scratch my face. I'm just looking for an excuse not to leave, bro. And it's funny is that would be sarcastic because I had one foot out the door a week ago. And now it's like I have a pit in my stomach. I didn't even eat all day today until like an hour ago. I finally forced myself to eat. You know, I'm just I'm a bag of nerves, Tim. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I am. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this drive or not. You know, going by myself, dog and the cat. I don't know what's going to happen, man. You know. Oi, Trey. Oi, Bus. They have a HEPA filter that comes from outside. Saw a whole tutorial. That comes from outside. I don't understand that. American Airlines. You didn't give us time to celebrate you leaving. Hey, Tula, is a HEPA filter is a HEPA filter going to help you if the person next to you has COVID? Is a HEPA filter going to help you if the person one seat away from you has COVID? Is the HEPA filter going to help you if the person in front of you has COVID? Is the HEPA filter going to help you if the person behind you has COVID? And hey, what if one of them fucking sneezes? Are you kidding me? You think that HEPA filter is going to work? Wear a mask. That's what masks are. They filled every seat, right? Of course they do. I don't know, Teresa. I don't know if I'd have someone that would ride with me. Everyone's got dogs and cats and you know, they've got lives, significant others, jobs. I asked a few people if they wanted to go. Nobody really wanted to do it. And they're going to be real uncomfortable in Florida after a while because I'm going to stay there for a long time. You know? Hey, no law regarding fucking delays. Cheers. Man! Hey, man! I said, leave it alone. Hey, man. I was trying to see my eye through there. Tweaking the eye. Oh, tweaking the eye instead of tweaking the O. And I see you through the bowl, and the bowl says that it sees you as well. And that is good, and it is wholesome for you to know that this is the way it shall be. On all 4 flights, when they sneeze, I stuck a tiny spray bottle filled with rubbing alcohol to spray in the air. You were so funny, Tula. Oh my God, I love you. I could just totally see you doing that. All right. Let's do this. Stephanie Sanchez, how long you staying gone? A long, long time, Stephanie. As long as I can. A long time. Empty bowl, get it loaded, and get loaded. Fire in the bowl. Eric Brian Weston. Cheers. This one's for Eric Brian Westman. Wedding cake. That's my O face. Oh. Nay showing us his O face. Oh. Oh. This show just gets better and better, doesn't it? Yes, I know somebody's in my living room making noise. A few days, the cat should be okay. Just leave with food and water and leave a key for a family member just in case. Put one of your cameras in the house to watch them. Stephanie, are you fucking kidding me? Number one, you put food outside a house, you get predators. Bears, bobcats, mountain lions, coyotes. They're saying there's wolves in Northern California now too. You put food outside your house, you're going to attract predators outside the house. Yeah, am I concerned? Well, Dave, I thought about it. I wasn't so concerned. I went over it in my head. I got my registration and proof of insurance together. I just got to grab my driver's license. I'm thinking about putting my driver's license with those two and just being able to hand it over and to be polite. And you know how the Pop Brothers at Law say, just shut the fuck up. I'm not going to just shut the fuck up. They're going to ask me where I'm going, and I'm going to say I'm going from California to Florida. I'll be honest with them, and I'll be pleasantly chatty, like I always am. They're probably going to ask me if they can search the vehicle, and I'll say you absolutely can. As if the way I've got this set up, I got it set up just a certain way, but I will gladly, I'll fucking pull every single box. I'll go through every single item with you, as long as I could just, rip it all apart so I could put it all back, because it won't fit back in here because I got my cat and my dog, because I'm not transporting anything illegal. One little thing of triage oil I'll have in my bathroom stuff, but that's it. I just don't want to piss them off. I want them to realize I'm just going to see my parents, man. I haven't seen my parents in a year. They've never met my dog. They've never seen my dog or my cat. I'm fucking excited. I'm going to be all wired out on 5-hour energy. Do you like how I did that? Adam, finally, someone's here to reclaim the name Benson in the chat. Yes, a strong Benson is here, everyone. Adam, thank you for joining the show today. The show. It's so good to see you. I just want to say thank you for being here. And I want to thank everybody else that's here too. You might notice a white screen down in the corner, because XSplit, does such a great job of keeping my my stuff where it's supposed to be. Adam, I thought you were leaving. Yeah, bro, my cat. Look what my cat did to me, bro. I was walking out the door. And look at that, dude. I was walking out the door with the cat in my arms. and there's a guy here spraying for bugs, and he was kind of clanking his hose, putting it in the bed of his truck when I was bringing the cat out there right past him. And I don't know if that's what startled him or he just had a flip out, dude. But I had him, and he put his paw way out, and I don't think he meant to get me in the face, but he got me, bro. And I fucking put him down on the cement, bro. I couldn't believe how strong he was. I literally could not hold him down. He was gonna either bite me or he was gonna scratch me. I couldn't control my cat. I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. You should have heard me. I was so fucking angry. That guy was like, he went and looked for the cat, you know. I was like, we're not going to find this fucking cat. Yeah, he went and looked, you know. He's a good guy. The guy that sprayed my house, he's a good guy, you know. Really good guy. He did a lot of work around this house, man. He cleared all the hornets' nests around the eaves, man. He sprayed for ants. He sprayed out in the yard, bro, where he saw ants crawling and shit. You know? Cats are, bro, let's say a human is 1 time strong. I would say a cat is 100 times strong. Like an ant is probably like 1,000 times a human. You know, a cat's got to be like 100. That cat weighs 7 fucking pounds wet, and it was wet because I just bathed him. He weighs fucking 7 fucking pounds. I was in shock. I could feel the muscles in his body, dude. I could feel him struggling against me. And I thought to myself, I was like, he's going to shred my goddamn wrist. If I don't let go of him, he's going to get me. And he almost did. And I had to let go. And he took off so fucking fast, bro. He was gone. I was like, man, he was gone. Hey, Adam. Gone, daddy, gone. The love is gone. I said it. Gone, gone, gone. Love is gone. Gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone. I said the gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone. The films, what? Adam, what? The fucking films, what, bro? I know you love me. I know you love me. I'm the human jukebox, bro. I know. Oh, wait. You guys want to see magic happen? You want to see the magic of makeup? I shall do a makeup tutorial for you. Would you like to see a makeup tutorial? I'm gonna show you a makeup tutorial. Here you go. First, you get the gel. This is the gel. We're going to substitute in a little bit of a triage oil here. We're gonna rub that in right there. I'm just gonna do a makeup tutorial just for you. A special nice. We're gonna rub this gel in here. It doesn't even hurt. I guess it doesn't hurt from before when I already put triage oil on it. Token Dave says violent femmes rule. Because when you were walking, did you strut your stuff? Actually was hospitalized as a kid with cat scratch fever. You really need to clean that out. I cleaned it up. Right here. Antiviral, antibacterial, triage oil. Are you feeling me, Teresa? Do you not trust the triage? I trust it on my face, my beautiful face. This is my marketing device. This is all I have, is this face. I will trust it on my face and show you. God, I was so close. That's why I kept telling the bug guy. I was like, I was so close. I was 10 seconds away to getting the fuck out of here. Oh, but you know what I did? I fucked up. I came back in the house and I realized I hadn't done everything that I was supposed to do before I left the house because I was distracted. That's what I was trying to tell you before. I was like, wow. I came back in the house and I was like, and I'm glad I got to do the show. This show was awesome. I love the show. You know, this thing between what was his name? William Benson. Oh, I love interactions like that on the show. I love them. Gone, Daddy, gone. Pinch the nose, pull to the bottom of the chin. That is the proper, and you pinch the metal. The metal goes over the nose. The metal strip presses against the nose to secure. This is the proper way to wear a mask. Boo, boo, boo. To all the anti-maskers out there. Boo. Am I scaring you? Boo. Ha ha. Boo. Am I scaring you? Boo. 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 And you can straighten after you're done. Straighten the metal for the next use. Both loud. Did I scare you? Did I make you scared and run away? So I'm running low on buds here. Let's see. This wedding cake is delish. It's almost all gone. Delishified. Apostle Orlando Bethel. Nay, second coming Apostle Orlando, glorious Bethel. I wouldn't say glorious, but okay. Okay, Apostle. Can we just say Apostle Orlando Bethel and leave it at that? Let's leave the glorious part out. Now, what I'd like to do is blow some smoke rings. I'd like to show you my O face. Oh. Let's do it, shall we? You know, for some reason, I think Token Dave laughs when I say that. Token Dave, you saw Office Space? Yes. You won't need one of those in Florida. Right, Dave? I won't need a mask in Florida. I know. I'll probably get beat down if I wear one. I thought about that, too. I was like, oh, people are going to be all mad and shit. God damn. When I went to a restaurant with my mom and aunt. Yeah, you're laughing. Oh. We had to wear the mask inside the restaurant, and then as soon as they seated us, you take the masks off, and you don't need to wear them anymore. You just have to wear them while you walk past other people. I was like, right on, that's legit. I mean, it wasn't 6 feet. We had people right behind us, and it wasn't. There was no social distancing. And let me tell you something. That 6 feet is bullshit. Oh yeah, we've already proved this shit with science, man. That shit, a sneeze will go fucking 10, 20 feet, guys. Don't kid yourselves. You know, that's 6 foot. You know, who fucks 6 foot? You know who said that? You know, he came up with a 6 foot rule? Some dude with a 1-inch dick. It's like 1 inch is all you need, man. It's just 6 feet, man. That's all we need. 6 feet, man. That's all we need. 6 feet. If you leave right now, I'll assume that you have a 1-inch dick. So don't fucking leave my live stream. Cheers to that. John Mallory, hello. Oh. That's my O face. Oh. That's science. When you see O's coming out my face, that's fucking science when I say it's my O face. Science and facts. That's what I bring you all. When you hear somebody speaking in tongues, Orlando, you're gonna like this joke. You should ask them, hey, what did that mean just then, what you said? Exactly. That would maybe work if the air is dead still and nobody comes near each other. Not realistic. We don't wear those. Broski, if they work, sure, but look up the video of a guy wearing a mask and blowing a vapor through it. They're ineffective. Oh God, Token Dave's a fucking anti-science, anti-masker too. Really, Token Dave? God, dude, Token Dave, do you watch podcasters at all? I mean, do you have anybody out there that you pay attention to or on social media that you listen to? Did you follow anybody that's giving you this kind of information? But now there are no, if I didn't love you so much, bro, I wouldn't try to talk to you about this. But you're a liar. All right. You're a fucking liar. I got to tell you that. You're a liar. The science is already proven, and I can show you the science on plenty of videos on YouTube that back up everything that I just fucking said. From a study from Cambridge. Where's your study come from? Oh, the video of a guy. Right. The video. I've got a study from fucking Cambridge. But you've got a video of the guy. Do you see where I'm coming from, Dave? God, I fucking love you so much. This hurts me, man. This fucking hurts. It doesn't hurt that bad because I'm really not that serious. Yeah, nobody's wearing. No, bro, let me tell you something. Nobody's wearing masks over here either. I came in the other day. I was like, nobody's wearing masks anymore, man. It's crazy. You do wear. You support the people wearing them? Right on, bro. Thank you. That's why I love you, bro. You're a great person. I'm very informed and could debate this for hours. Bro, there's no debate. Drewski956 says fucking idiot. Bro, there's no debate, man. Everybody, let's show Token Dave the video from Thunderfoot. Okay? I wonder if it's from Voice. Wonder why I never find certain videos, because it's from Voice of Thunder instead of Thunderfoot, which is him too. It's just another one of his channels, his backup channel. Dave, you've got to watch a little bit of this. This is a takedown of a guy named Ben It's like real pretty boy. He's like you. He's a real pretty boy. And he's like you. He's an anti-masker. So I'm just gonna put up Thunderfoot with 2 zeros. F00T. Oops. 00T. Debunk. Ben. It's like Ben Swan is the guy's name or something. It's like Ben Swan. Ben Swan.
Because it could save 10.
Now, I want you to pay attention to this for as long as you can, Dave, okay? And I want you to understand that some of the data that he's going to say on here comes from a Cambridge study. I mean, it's real. It's not bullshit. It's not some guy on a video. All right? In addition, I literally saw somebody try to blow out a candle with one of these on and they couldn't fucking do it. They couldn't blow out a fucking candle and they were trying to because they're like, those are not effective. And his girlfriend was like, I bet you can't blow out a candle if you're wearing one because it limits the amount of air coming in and out, right? It limits the amount of moisture coming out too. It limits it. I don't care what the fucking percentage is. It cuts it back. It definitely, it's this. Is way better than this. Backwards. This. Hi. All right, listen to this, Dave.
I'm Ben Swan, and this is Truth in Media.
Truth in media.
Truth, you gotta love
no
that.
way they would lie to me. I mean, they're against the mainstream media with all their flashy production titles and professional, well-edited production.
Wow. Who do I know professional, well-edited production on their YouTube channel videos and that everyone should be subscribed to? Oh, Southern Fisherman 843. You guys should all be subscribed to Token Dave's channel. It's Southern Fisherman 843. You should all subscribe to him. His video editing is superb. And he is a charming character. You're going to love him.
Hang on. Was he different from mainstream again? Oh, yeah, of course. Alternative facts.
The war over face masks. Yes, in our highly politicized climate, it seems like everybody has to be on some kind of team against everybody else.
Well, if you think that facts and alternative facts are on different teams, then, well, maybe, yes. Now, this is Ben Swan from Real Truth Media, or some such. And he's...
Tim Danter says no. Tim, what's up, buddy? No what? How am I supposed to know what you're saying no to?
He's got some conclusions that he wants to share with you about wearing masks.
And this is what you need to know. The reality is, number one, wearing an N95 face mask does not prevent the spread of virus.
Now, the bizarre thing here is this is at the end of a 12-minute video where he goes through paper after paper, none of which show what he's just concluded.
Now, here's what that all means. It means that this talk of protecting you from a virus with a mask is not based in science. I've shown you the science.
No, you've shown us that you really didn't understand what you were reading. No matter how immaculate your production values being featured on Russia Today and the such like. And seeing the video has about 300,000 views and a 90-something% approval rating, I'm going to guess that you've just misled about 1/3 people into believing that wearing masks will not affect the spread of the virus.
RT with the misinfo.
A bunch of studies
44.
show that face masks, under some circumstances, can be fairly inefficient at stopping you catching viruses like influenza.
In no significant difference in the incidence of laboratory-confirmed influenza. Did you get that? In the 2019 study, there was no significant difference by wearing an N95 respirator mask.
However, that is not the same thing as showing that masks don't decrease the spread rate of a virus, especially in things like in a pandemic. All you've essentially done is looked at a bunch of studies showing that washing your hands really doesn't prevent you getting food poisoning, which is sort of true enough. You mostly eat with a knife and fork anyway, so why should it matter? Then you make the jump to the conclusion that therefore it's completely irrational, that there are all these government rules and regulations requiring that restaurant workers wash their hands.
In fact, in the state of Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer has issued an executive order that tells businesses they must force customers to wear a face mask. And if they don't, the owner of that business could lose their license to operate in the state of Michigan. All over the country, we're seeing signs, people saying you must wear a face mask.
Yes, you're about to witness Ben Swan of real, of course I'm not lying to your face media, go on to speculate that something as mundane as the health benefits from washing your hands or wearing a mask. Nah, he's going to dismiss all of the science on it. And
hi, lady. I'm coming to Florida. I'm going to be there for a while. I'm going to be staying with my mom. I'm going to be there for a while. You're going to get to meet Beazle. My Beazle. If you're in Florida. I don't know. Are you in Florida? Yeah, you're in Florida, right?
Run off to the conclusion that simple hygiene is actually about the government forcing you to submit.
It's not based in science or fact. And if it's not, then is wearing a face mask really about protecting the public? Or does it become about submission of the public? Are we being forced to submit merely because politicians want us to?
And this is where the whole conspiracy bullshit breaks down in the face of the pandemic.
Now, in regards to what he said about politicians wanting to control us, yes. And yes, that's true. And I have fear around Thunderfoot not giving him credit on at least that one point. You have to admit, you have to be able to admit that politicians want the worst for us. You have to be able to see that in order for it to just benefit themselves. You got to be able to see that. And Thunderfoot does not see that.
This is not some little thing to try and control people in the United States. This happens in every country on the planet. The communists, the capitalists, the bourgeoisie, the dictators, the libertarians,
I know it's corrupt everywhere.
Liberals.
They all want to. They all want to
because a virus doesn't care about your political persuasion. Now, for Ben here, they all got together. All of these different people.
Everyone should. There shouldn't have been mandates. There shouldn't have been mandates. It's just everyone should have been well educated on it, and everybody should have just wanted to wear them, and everybody should have just warned them they could wear them. You wear them if you can wear them. That's all. And you don't make a big deal about it. And you shut the fuck up and you try to fucking beat this fucking thing. You don't force people to do it. On a fucking airplane, all bets are off. That's where we can start debating it. On an airplane, on a where else? Oh, in schools for kids. Yeah, I hate that they subject these little kids to each other, and they group them up in schools, and they don't want them to wear masks. Kids are all touching each other. They have no control over that shit. Spreading germs and shit. You want to try to cut that back as much as possible. Some of the little kids say, they're like, what's the big deal? It's no big deal wearing a fucking mask. Little kids say that shit. Little kids.
In America, to wear masks.
You know what they say? Hey, mom, hey, dad, I don't see what the big deal is about masks. I don't have a problem wearing one. Little kids say that shit all the time. Subways, buses. There you go, Debbie.
Is wearing a face mask really about protecting the public? Or does it become about submission of the public? Are we being forced to submit merely because politicians want us to?
Reality check time. South Korea got its first case of the coronavirus on the same day that the US did. It had its outbreak of the coronavirus sooner than the US did. But thanks to the rapid action and the vigorous contact testing, they got their outbreak under control much sooner. And they did it all without the need for a nationwide shutdown. Now the United States is sitting on about 140,000 deaths, while South Korea has yet to make it to 300. The US is currently recording 70,000
I wonder where those numbers
new
are now.
cases per day. That's over 5 times the entire number of cases that were recorded in South Korea. And your response to this, Ben, isn't, wow, they really got their act together there.
No,
Maybe we should do.
no, Dave, we shouldn't even be sitting in fucking restaurants, man. It's fucking crazy. And you're right. Listen, Token Dave said something I totally agree with. He says, I just think it's silly that you can walk into a restaurant and sit down and take your mask off and they consider that safe. Mask will clearly stop some airflow, but not all. Exactly, bro. And you're right. You're 100% right. I totally agree with you. But my whole thing is, man, I choose to just try to not go. When I go to Florida, I'm going to totally disregard everything I say while I'm out here in California. I'm going to be around a lot more restaurants. I'm going to be going out. I'm going to be hanging out with my friends. I'm going to be stupid. Dude, I'm going to be partying. I'm probably going to get COVID. You know? What can I do? What can I say? I mean, you think I'm going to deny it?
What they did. Nope. While South Korea was putting into action its antivirus protocols, people like Ben here were busy trying to spin this into some sort of conspiracy theory about how it was all they were trying to control you. Like that will really help limit the spread of the virus.
The war over face masks. Yes, in our highly politicized climate, it seems like everybody has to be on some kind of team against everybody else. This latest example is whether or not you are for wearing a face mask or you are against it.
Yeah, Ben. It's almost like having a population that understands that an infectious disease is infectious is better at controlling that disease than population that sees mundane hygiene procedures as some elaborate government conspiracy designed to get you to submit to their supreme control. Odd how that works. Look, Ben, I'm going to make this idiot-proof for you. Viruses are tiny, self-replicating cell fragments. They cannot live on their own. They can only live if they've got your cells to help them replicate. They're sort of cellular parasites like that. Now, at some point, the virus has to get from person A, who is infected,
Okay, watch
to person
this.
B.
Watch this little.
In principle, one virus particle can seed a new infection. Now, in every country around the world, there's been a world spread rate observed. That world spread rate is one infected person infects about 3 people either before they die or they get better. This means that you can do the exponent calculation and work out that it's a little over a couple of months from first case to complete world infection, assuming no one does anything to try and slow that spread rate down. Now, the virus infects your lungs, and it uses the cells in your lungs to create the new cell membranes for the virus. So, ballpark figures, that you can turn your entire lung surface area into virus particles. So, how big is a virus? Well, a virus is about 1/10 of a micron, squared-ish. So there are about 100 of them in a square micron. And there are about 100 trillion of them in a square meter. Your lungs have an area of about 100 square meters, meaning that if only 1% of the surface area of your lungs is turned into virus particles, you have enough virus particles there to infect 1 million Earths without even breaking a sweat.
Earths.
Now,
A million Earths.
Find out here that viruses aren't smart. They have no intelligence and no plan. So most of those viruses stay in the body, either until the immune system kills them or they kill the body. However, some of those virus particles are excreted somehow. Yeah, in this case, probably in little droplets that come out of the mouth.
There's another danger to wearing these masks on a daily basis, especially if you're wearing it for several hours. When a person is infected with a respiratory virus, they will expel some of that virus with each breath. But if you're wearing a mask, especially an N95 mask, you're breathing back in the virus every time you attempt to expel it.
Again, Ben shows himself to be
So
an idiot.
stupid.
So, we've just covered the fact that if you get infected, you have trillions of virus particles in your lungs. And he's worried that you might breathe a few of them back in. Whereas in reality, of course, a few extra virus particles for you will make no difference whatsoever because you're already infected. However, for people out there who aren't infected, a few virus particles is the difference between not being infected and being infected. And of course, like most conspiracy nuts, Ben projects like crazy that he is accusing
44.
everyone else of doing the things that he does most of all. That is, when you hear him saying something like this, you got to bear in mind that he's most accurately describing himself.
And you're not saying that based on science. You're not saying that based on scientific evidence. You're saying it
Watch
because it's what you're being told.
Watch this, Dave. Watch this part.
Anyway, wait. Yes, Ben in the middle of telling us how masks don't prevent the spread of the virus, even though he's just admitted they are stopped by wearing a mask. You see, in reality, the viruses like to come out of your mouth in very small droplets of water. You know, the sort of thing that would be absorbed into a mask, and there would be zero chance
You
of
see
you
a
breathing
sneeze,
back in
bro?
again.
That's what a sneeze looks
However,
like.
if you're not wearing a mask, those virus particles can go absolutely everywhere. Now it's got to get into another person, and again, the details of that are actually kind of fuzzy. You know, it's just one of those problems. If virus particles are so small that you can't see them, then tracking small numbers of them in the environment is almost impossible. But what you do know is the spread rate. That is, one infected person, on average, infects 3 more people before they either get better or die. However, one thing that we do know about the spread of the virus is the virus has to leave Boris and enter Bernie. And the more barriers you put in the way of that, the lower the infection rate. And the most obvious way of doing this, of course, is Bernie never goes anywhere near Boris. He socially distances, and therefore he never comes in contact with the virus, and he never contracts the virus. This is why social distancing works. Now, in this case, he's going to cite a bunch of studies, none of which address the use of masks to slow the spread of a pandemic. None. Nada. Zip. Yes, this is the great research done by Truthiness News.
There were no statistically significant differences in preventing laboratory-confirmed influenza, laboratory-confirmed respiratory viral infections, laboratory-confirmed respiratory infection, and influenza-like illness using N95 respirators and surgical masks. By the way, just to be clear, in the 2009, 2010, 2012, 2016, and 2017 studies, they all found the very same thing as the 2019 and 2020 studies.
Yes, they all deal with your chances of catching a cold. None of them address the chances of you spreading coronavirus during a pandemic. But hey, here's a thought for you, real truth in this news, and something that's not addressed in any of your studies. Boris here has been listening to real truth in this news and completely believes that masks don't stop the spread of a virus in a pandemic.
And this is what you need to know. The reality is, number one, wearing an N95 face mask does not prevent the spread of virus.
So when he gets the virus, he coughs out virus particles.
Watch this little demonstration. Hey, he'll just show you the study.
On the other hand, understands that wearing a face mask will reduce the amount of virus that he coughs out, maybe by a factor of 1/3. So when Bertie coughs, he excretes 1/3 of the virus, thereby reducing the spread of the virus by a factor of 3, which is not far off what has been found on the effectiveness of using masks in a pandemic to reduce the spread rate. So let's see what we got. Proceedings of the Royal Society. Modelling framework to assess the likely effectiveness of face masks in combination with lockdown in managing the COVID-19 pandemic.
Here it is.
and it's from some rinky-dinky little outfit called the University of Cambridge, maybe. I'm sure they're a respectable outfit.
I love
Never
that
heard of them myself, but let's see what they've got to say, shall we? With the COVID-19 with an R naught of 2.2. So R naught is basically the spread rate. So when the R naught gets down to 1, the rate that people are losing the virus and the rate that they're contracting it is the same. So when you get to an R naught lower than 1, you're winning. And the wild spread rate for COVID-19 is probably 2, 3, that sort of thing. And for scenarios where face masks were worn only after the onset of symptoms, the median R naught fell below 1 if at least 95% of the population wore face masks with a similar efficiency to N95s. With a policy that all individuals must wear face masks all of the time, a median effective R naught or of below 1 could be reached, even with a face mask effectiveness of 50% with a R naught of 2.2, or face mask effectiveness of 75% with an R naught of 4. Too long didn't read version. It's expected that wearing a face mask will about halve the spread rate of the virus.
Set aside your preconceived notions. What does science say? What do the facts say about face masks?
But what if you
I
don't
love the
feel
music.
sick? Why should you wear a mask then? Well, breaking news. Half the people who spread this virus don't feel sick. And if on average you're going to transmit the virus to 3 other people, all of which have a 3% chance of dying, that means by not wearing a mask, you have about a 10% chance of killing someone. It's literally
And
like
look,
saying that you don't want to.
And it's no longer this infectious and it's no longer this deadly. So these numbers are no longer accurate. But the facts and the science still remain. Masks slow down the spread of viruses during a pandemic. That's just a fact. You know, for you to disregard science, it's been proven by actual studies, which are presented to you on this, you know, from Thunderfoot right here. I think he does an excellent job. He goes on. But Dave, I just think, you know, there's a lot more science out there. You should just do this. You know, you think, hey, man, if somebody says, hey, Dave, I'm going to spit in your face, or I'm going to spit in your face, I'm going to wear this mask, which would you rather them spit in your face? With someone doing that or someone just spit in your face without wearing a mask? You tell me, bro. You know? All right, you guys, take care. I will see you on the next show. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, maybe I'll go look for the cat again. I want to get the fuck out of here. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.